Hey, good morning everyone. Just let me know if the audio is okay. We will start in 3 minutes. So is the audio okay? Can you hear me well? Alright, so the audio is good. Let's wait for a couple of minutes for more people to join. I will get ready as well. So as always, I will go through the TEFS screener with losers and gainers. So we will see the pre-market movers and we will choose the best stocks for today. Good morning everyone, I'm glad you're here. 60 people joined already. We still have 1 minute. Alright, now it's time to begin. So let's start with the NYSE losers. TUP, just a minute. Let me open the news tab. Alright, so TUP, as you can see, is already in a downtrend. It's gapping down today, 22%. Let me see if it's tradable. It is. So I will add it on watch. TUP. As you remember, I want to know where the pre-market low is with this red line. So when I look into the intraday chart, I know where my support and resistance pre-market levels are. The pre-market high is green. You can see this top right here. This is the 1 hour pre-market chart. Sorry, 15 minutes. Now it's the 1 hour. Also, I want to check the daily and the weekly. As you can see here, we are seeing all-time highs in TUP. So TUP is added. Actually, I did a mistake. I need to see the stocks over $10. All right, PANW. That's a big gap down, 15%, 120 pre-market volume, which is not enough. It's been downgraded. So they missed their earnings. That's the reason. That's what I see from the news. Let's analyze the chart. Again, pre-market low is red, pre-market high is going to be green. These are the most important lines for intraday trading. Remember that. I also want to see where the 50 moving average is on the intraday chart. So I will color this yellow. All right. Actually, this is the weekly 50 moving average, and we also see a support level on the weekly at 193.16. Actually, it's 192.29. 17. Okay, leave it there. Let's move to the daily. On the daily, the 50 moving average is right here. And the 200 moving average is right here, which is also very, very important. Currently, we are trading below those three levels. So next support is our pre-market low, and then is the weekly pivot at 192.13, pivot low. All right, these are the levels for PANW. SHAK earnings 13%, gap down, 68,000 pre-market volume. Pre-market low. Pre-market high. Here is the 50 moving average. And we also have this low here at 57.19. Let's move to the weekly. We don't have a moving average near our price, only the 200 down here. All right. SBSW is not a stock I know. Hertz. Actually, my wife was working at Hertz once upon a time. She's laughing. All right, it's gapping down at the 20 moving average, this blue line here. They missed their earnings, as you can see here. So let's analyze the chart, HTZ. Let me add it. All right, pre-market low is at 1777. Pre-market high is at 1852. It's a bit of a tight range. I don't see any other levels I should draw. I already have lines from my previous days. Here is the 50 moving average. Oh, this is the weekly. Let me change to the daily. Yeah, it's the same. All right, I draw the 50 on the daily as well. So HTZ is ready. These all are ETFs. So let's move to Nasdaq losers. KTOS. Is it tradable? It is. Gapping down. What's the news? Earnings. KTOS. 10% gapper. The SSR is on. If you don't know what the sell short restriction is, just Google it. It's very important to know what it is, because it will affect how the stock will move after the open. So pre-market low is at 1615. Pre-market high 1931. We have a swing low here, and we also have the 50 moving average below our pre-market low at 1554. All right, let me check the weekly. All right, I don't see any other levels on the weekly. EXAS gapping down. Let's see the news. They missed earnings. No, that was like a week ago. Oh, they are offering some stocks. Announces offering of 850 million. All right, this is not the news we trade, but the volume is enough. So I will add it on watch list. I will analyze the chart, and I will see after the open. If volume comes in, then I will keep watching it. If not, I will leave it alone. Pre-market low 86.92. We also have a low here on the daily at 85.74. Another swing low here, and let's move to the weekly. All right, nothing else. So EXAS is added. INSM, it's tradable. Actually, the volume is not enough, just 23,000, 20 minutes before the open. I'm not going to watch this. And the gap is not that big, 2.8%. All right, let's move to the gainers. JMEI, it's not tradable. You can see the N here. LL. All right, this is just one crazy stock. You can see the big run up from 7 up to 1150, 1170, and then it gapped down, sold off like $3, and today's gapping up. I mean, this is just crazy. I don't want to trade this, honestly. If you want to trade it, be my guest. PRGO, it's an acquisition play. I will pass. All right, Virgin Galactic, SPCE. We've been trading this the last 10 days with great success. What is it doing today? It's bouncing after the 3-day pullback. I will just watch it because of the volatility. Pre-market high today, 37.47. And our pre-market volume is at 33.70. All right, this is yesterday's high, 36.57. So these are the lines for SPCE. It's already on my watch list. SAL, what's the news? Earnings. SAIL. The volume is 50,000 pre-market. Gap up is 4%, so it will do. Pre-market high at 25. Pre-market low at 21.02. The 200 moving average is at 21.72. That's why I like TC2000, because when I draw a line on a chart, then when I trade my intraday charts, as you can see here, I will see the same lines. You cannot do that with TEFs. So HPQ, gap up, they reported earnings. No, they didn't. Wait. HPQ reported better than expected. Yeah, they reported earnings. HPQ. All right, pre-market high is at 23.26. Pre-market low is at 22.25. This is the range we will trade at. We have a swing high here, 23.87. Actually, this line is in the middle of everything. It will just confuse us. We have a swing low at 21.96. The 50 moving average is at 21.35. Let me change to the weekly. We have a high here at 24.60. At 24.09. All right, these are the levels for HPQ. Let's move to Nasdaq gainers, MRNA. Is it tradable? It is. Nice gap. Let me see the news. Oh, they created a cure for coronavirus. Today announced that it was released the first batch of companies vaccine against them. Yeah, wow, great news. We'll be definitely watching this one today. $23.27 is the pre-market high, and the pre-market low is at 18.53. Let me check the moving averages. We don't have anything clear, anything near on the weekly. Let's move to the daily. All right, I don't see any. The only moving average I see is the 50 down here. I don't think it will touch that today. We have a swing high here and right here. So these are the levels for MRNA. It's going to be a mover today. BLDB is not a breakout, not a breakout, not a breakout. I'm looking for clean charts. AMD is bouncing off the 50 moving average. They had some news last night. I was watching BBC, but I forgot the news right now. Coronavirus creates risks for CPU. No. New AMD processors drive high performance, right. It's gapping up 4.4%. AMD is a good intraday mover. It's not a setup I trade, a bounce over of the 50 moving average, but because I know AMD can have range intraday, I will be watching it. Pre-market high, pre-market low. Here is the 50. And here is resistance. And another resistance at 52.89. So AMD is in. All right. Let me check stocks below $10. I will go fast over them because we are just 10 minutes before the open. I don't see anything in losers. All right, what's the news on MNK? I like the breakout. Following news of the settlement of a long play case put against the company regarding okay, they have some good news. It's not earnings. They came to an agreement with another company. So the volume is huge, 7 million. The gap is even bigger, 41%. Pre-market high 744, pre-market low 379. All right, we have the 200 moving average on the daily. And we have a swing high at 642. Actually, we've been trading at this range. I don't want this line. All right, these are the levels for MNK. NIO, nice gap. All right, they want to get into China's market, something like that. All right, I think it's tradable. It is. It's a nice breakout. I don't care much about the news. What I care is that the news is not about a merger or acquisition, because after the open, this news, usually the stock doesn't move after the open when it's an acquisition or a merger. And I prefer trading earnings, FDA approvals, new breakthroughs, stuff like that. Here is the 50. All right. VVPR is not tradable. It's not either. ENDP. Oh, ENDP, nice breakout. They found a new CEO. Alright, usually when it's news like that, we trade the fate of the gap. They hired a new CEO, so what? It will run a bit at the open and then it will sell off for the rest of the day. I'm not always right, but that's usually what happens. So I will be looking for a short, opening range short on ENDP. Alright, that's it. That's my watch list. Let me see if we have any questions. We still have 6 minutes till the open. Who saw me in a Lamborghini? I don't own a Lamborghini. I own a Volkswagen Golf and a BMW 320. Oh, is Elena in the room? Alright, you don't have any questions for me, so I will leave you. Actually, there is a little delay on the stream, so I will wait. ZM, let me check ZM. Yeah, that's very bullish because it recovered from yesterday's sell-off and today is gapping up 3.4%. So I'm very bullish on ZM. It's not a setup I trade though, so if you want to trade it, okay. Alright, if you bought the masterclass, just send a DM to Furlano on Discord and he will add you to the private room where you can ask questions and get support. Alright guys, you are welcome. So I will see you on Discord in 5 minutes for the alerts. Bugs will also be alerting today. I know you love Bugs Collectors alerts. Alright guys, have a good one. Thanks for staying with me and I will see you in the room. Bye bye.